Let's make some giant 6-point decorative stars. They make a huge impact and are also super affordable. You're going to want to start off with 6 pieces of square paper. I'm using construction paper, so I had to fold them down and cut off those end strips. The bonus is now I can use those paper strips to make a matching paper chain. And once you have them folded diagonally, you're going to want to fold them a second time diagonally, matching each of those corners up. Before folding, my squares were 9 inches by 9 inches. Your triangle is going to have one side that has 1 fold and one side that has 2 folds. You're going to want to cut through the side that has 2 folds. I ended up cutting 4 slits in mine. Make sure you don't cut through the fold on the other side. When you open it up, it should look something like this. So again, you're going to have one side with 1 fold and one side with 2 folds. Make sure you cut through the side that has the 2 folds, and I cut 4 different slits. The cool thing about these stars is you can make them all one color, or you can do a variety of colors, kind of like I'm doing here. These would even be cute with scrapbook paper. But in the end, you're gonna see both sides of the paper. So whatever you choose, just make sure you like both sides. Now let's start assembling each point. You're gonna take that innermost part and curl each corner towards each other and secure it with hot glue. And you're gonna do this with every other one. You can see here I have 3 that are folded over. Then you're gonna flip it over the opposite direction and curl those corners in. This is what gives it that 3-dimensional look. You want to be cautious though that you don't crease the paper as you're curling it in. Just gently folding it over will do. And I know that this looks a little complicated, but I promise once you get going on it, it really is pretty simple. Once you have all the 6 points assembled, it's now time to attach them together. So again, I'm using my trusty hot glue gun. I'm just putting a little bit of hot glue on that innermost corner and attaching them all together. And then I wanted to make it a little more stable, so I put a little bit of hot glue on the edge of each point and secured it to the point that was next to it. Again, making sure I didn't crease the paper. And then depending on how you want to hang them, you can just add a little string to the top. Thanks so much for hanging out, and I'll see you back next time.